Alrighty, starting a, a minute or two early. Man, oh man, let me get this recording. Welcome everyone to episode 8 of the S-TierCast, season 4. Oh no. Oh no. I can't hear anything from Eric. I can't hear anything. We're recording right now. We are live. Always technical difficulties. Let's see. Alrighty, there we go. I can hear you now.
Okay.
Man, it's been a weekend.
I know we're on episode 8 and we're late.
Yeah. That ain't too bad. It's very relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
We got some stuff to talk about.
Oh?
Yes. Well, of course, I think everyone knows. Let's just jump into it. Let's just jump right into it. Of course, AEW. I feel like they dropped the ball with this. CM Punk got fired, of course. Where everyone saw it.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of backstory that a lot of people aren't reading into.
Yeah, I looked into a lot of it, and I found out the one thing, like the whole part where Jack Perry was like getting mad about, using the car and all that. Like everyone's like, "Oh, they didn't want him to use the car. CM Punk didn't want him to get injured." Everyone, including CM Punk, wrote it off. Like, yeah, go ahead, just rent the car. We'll get some collision damage for it. You can do the spot.
Yeah.
And that was one thing about it. The other part was, and this one irked the shit out of me, because Punk goes to London for All In, and it was like their biggest event because it was at Wembley Stadium.
Yeah.
And no one was there to pick him up. They gave him the wrong directions to the hotel.
There's a rumor he might be going back to the WWE, though.
Yeah, that was another thing. That was like after this. Like, I really think that, and this is my little conspiracy theory thought, and I think there's a few people that think the same thing. I think a lot of this shit was orchestrated by our infamous EVPs, the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega.
Well, I respect Kenny, and I somewhat respect the Young Bucks, but, like, honestly, like, the Young Bucks are still a little bit too cocky for themselves.
Yeah, I honestly think the whole thing with them, like them being executive vice presidents of AEW, I get being the founders and all that, but again, we said this when the whole thing happened last year with the suspension. Yeah, y'all should have took the Cody Rhodes spot where you basically were just setting people up, propping them up, putting people over, instead of just running everything, taking belts and shit.
But granted, if there's any like amateur wrestlers listening or whatever, we don't know the business like you guys do, but like we're just telling you what we see.
Yeah, it was. I saw one thing from on TikTok. One of the guys I follow, Thomas Bishop, he had a great moment because someone said CM Punk was like this in WWE also, and he goes, he was fighting backstage in WWE. Really? I don't remember that.
Probably with the vending machine.
Yeah, that was the whole thing. He was saying, like, even when he was at AEW before he was dealing with the Elite, it was a atmosphere of like, oh my God, we got CM Punk. This is going to be big for AEW. As soon as he starts doing everything with the Elite, Hangman Adam Page does a shoot promo on him. Meltzer goes off on him about Colt Cabana. I was like, yeah. It was.
And did you know what happened to Hangman Page after he did that?
Oh my God.
He got injured.
Yeah. he buried himself.
Yeah, John Moxley like gave him the shovel.
Yeah, and that was the whole thing. Like he was, Punk was doing great. Even when he was like winning, he was really just putting over all these guys. We've said that. The fact that I think they really just used Jack Perry to do this shit because it just makes sense. Because how the fuck are you gonna fire him on his own show, Collision, and then the Bucks show up
Right.
in Chicago? I was like,
Yeah.
yeah,
You're lucky that stadium was still intact after that.
Yeah, y'all ain't getting the pop that you think it is. You getting heat now, and they got a lot of heat. I saw the footage. The one thing that got me though, like they suspended Jack Perry indefinitely,
which is stupid.
I was like, why don't you just fire him? You just fire him. Right. They don't want to pay him. I think that's why they suspended him indefinitely.
Well, they're still gonna pay him either way.
Yeah, they should just fire him. Give him a severance package. Fuck off to Impact. Fuck off to Ring of Honor. Fuck off to NWA.
They own Ring of Honor, bro.
They could put him back in developmental. That's basically what Ring of Honor is now. Fuck off back to New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Hey, watch your mouth about New Japan Wrestling, bro.
I love New Japan Pro Wrestling. He'd probably be better there.
He would.
Yeah. It's so nuts. I know for a fact Punk is gonna rebound from this somehow. I know WWE, they're already talking about it. It'll probably happen like after the Royal Rumble. He'll just show up.
He comes back to Money in the Bank when it's in Chicago.
Yeah. Screw somebody out of it. Screws Kevin Owens out of beating the Judgment Day.
That would be awesome because he left that Money in the Bank, didn't he?
I think so. Like they determined
it would be perfect for a comeback.
Yeah. Like that would be amazing. Yeah, it's so funny how like basically a lot of that stuff, like Meltzer being a fan of the Bucks, that was the one thing too that this guy Thomas Bishop said. He goes, every time the Bucks did a super kick, it's a 10-star out of 5. I was laughing my ass off. I'm like, yeah, Meltzer really does kiss their ass.
I mean, like I've seen Shawn Michaels do it better, but okay.
Yeah, that was the thing, and it irked me. I told Keisha about it. I said, like, these guys, they do this super kick party. First time, it was awesome. It was wild. And it's like it's their staple now. And I'm like, okay, yeah, the allure of the super kick is gone. Thanks. You just cheapened Sweet Chin music. You guys are worse than Tekken players with Yoshimitsu. Roundhouse kick, roundhouse kick, roundhouse kick.
Or they just know the special move, Hadouken, Hadouken, Hadouken.
They just know the thing from Mortal Kombat. Just teleport with Scorpion.
That's what I did with Noob, just to piss people off online. Be like, I'm over here, now I'm over here.
I would do that. I would do that with Cabal. Just spin people around like ha 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 ha. But yeah, they really. They only know like 3 moves and like 10 combo moves. I'm just going, y'all wouldn't last in singles matches. And I've seen one of their singles matches. They where they win against each other. I'm like, yeah, this is cool and all that, but it's Impact.
I mean, like we already seen the brother rivalry with the Hardys and Christian and Edge, and they did it better, honestly.
Yeah, it's so funny how like they really turned me. I'm like, yeah, I'm done with AEW. Like even when they announced that CM Punk was fired, Collision lost 98,000 views. Like people tuned out. People tuned out. I was just going, well, that's his power. And I said, suffer. Your suffering will be legendary.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, the roster of AEW is amazing to the males and females. It's just like they're sort of doing what WCW did in the 90s.
Yeah, that's honestly what I think it is. And Kevin Nash is an idiot. I just saw his thing. He said that CM Punk is going the way of the Ultimate Warrior. I was like, how? How? He got called out several times for bullshit. They attacked him in his locker room.
Like, honestly, if I we've seen Kevin Nash before, I think,
Oh
at
yeah,
one of these cons.
yeah.
But like honestly, he kind of lost my respect after that football movie that he was in when he had the steroids and he acted like a female.
Longest yard.
Yeah. He kind of lost my respect after that. So like, yeah, he's a legend in the wrestling business, but you kind of lost my respect.
Oh my god, when I saw what he said, I was just like, you still mad that he buried you on live television?
Click,
Yeah.
click.
Oh my god. Oh, it was so funny. Like all these people, oh, CM Punk, he needs psychological help. I'm going, how? He's the one that's telling everyone how
First
it's
of all, he's making more money than you just to make you pissed off. So
yeah.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I was like, how does he need help when the guys that he talked about are the ones that kicked his door down?
Right? If I remember with the situation with the Young Bucks, they barged into his locker room
Yeah,
and just started to kick his ass.
yeah, and Ace Steel bit one of them.
Mhm.
and and the only one that didn't even do anything was Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega just grabbed his dog, like, all right, let me get the dog out of here. This is fucking nuts.
Come on, Fluffy, we don't need this.
Yeah. He just grabs his dog, like, hey, I got your dog. Don't worry about it. I don't like what you said, but I got you. I ain't gonna do nothing. Like even he had fun making fun of him, and I'm like, you know what? Kenny can do it. He's a multiple time champion in NJPW everywhere. Like man's a beast. But yeah, this whole thing was so freaking stupid. I'm pro Punk, and I'm gonna check. Let me check right now. See if they still got that one thing from Diamond Select. If they got rid of the CM Punk statue, I'm gonna laugh.
This sort of reminds me of like when Randy Orton was facing Woods, and Woods like screwed up, and Randy Orton was like, "Stupid, stupid."
Yeah.
Nobody made a fuss about that, but like this kind of stuff.
He botched the move. I remember that. Yep, they still got it. Let me see again. They still got $59.99 where he's sitting on the table. It's just him doing the pipe bomb promo on top of AEW's table, though. They're just like, okay, let's combine these two. Oh Lord. All right, let's see. Let's jump into music. Cause I was waiting for this album. And it's another one. I'll put it this way. Oomph, one of my favorite bands of all time, since high school. And this new album, it's good. I'll say it that way. It is good. Richter und Henker is very good. It's a nice intro to the new lead singer, Daniel Schultz from Unzucht. And I think he got like several albums in him.
The motherfucker who looks like Malachi Black.
He does look like Malachi Black. Oh, he does. It's so funny, but he's got a ways to go. I think he's still got to find his voice within the band because the three singles that had dropped, of course, we talked about one of them. They dropped Richter und Henker, and then they dropped was it Nur ein Mensch? I think it's called, and that one is good. That one actually has a nice little. They have a little what is it? They have a Cure riff in there. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty heavy. The rest of the album, though, I was just like,
it's missing something.
Yeah, it was missing. It was missing a lot. I'm just like, yeah, this is them just going like, yeah, this is our new singer. We still got our music. We're still experimenting. I'm like, yeah, but it does feel like it does have a little Truth or Dare vibe to a little bit of Ego, more so Truth or Dare. But it was all right. I give it a solid 8 out of 10.
You're not talking about the movie, right?
Huh?
Truth or Dare?
No. The actual title of their album was Wahrheit oder Pflicht, which means Truth or Dare. That's the one with Augen auf and Sex Het Keine Macht and a few other ones.
Bless you.
I just summoned a demon.
Like, what the fuck you want?
It's Basket from Baldur's Gate 3. What are you doing?
God, they should have never made Basket like talk.
Yeah, have you seen his original name was Shovel?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I grabbed that. I'm like, okay, how do I keep him? Oh, I have to learn the thing. I'm like, why is he attacking me? We'll talk about Baldur's Gate in a minute. We also got a new music video from Motionless in White for Sign of Life.
I love it.
Great song. Great
It
song.
reminded me of like when they like were semi-famous when he had like the purple spiked hair, like when they were semi-famous, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, he went back to it. Yeah, he went back to it in this. Yeah, because I remember he when Chris had that other goth look with like the friggin' mohawk, and it just goes all the way back like it's a mullet.
Yeah, that's the
So him
Mohawk
going back,
mullet.
yeah. This is a great. The song is amazing. I have the song. I've listened to that whole album
Is
like
it on the
crazy,
playlist for October?
and I can put it in there. I got Werewolf. There's a new song. I sent it to you. We can talk about it. Antimatter by Silent
Oh
Planet.
yeah, I didn't get to listen to
That
it yet.
song. That song is haunting but heavy. I heard it on my birthday, and I was just like, "Oh shit!"
So
like,
would it remind me of like Opeth in a way?
I don't know. Probably not. It's more. It has a very cyber
So
vibe to it.
OSI.
Probably. The way that I can probably do the sound. It's like the keyboard, the little sample is like,
Oh, okay.
and then the guitar goes. Yeah, it threw me for a minute because I'm like, what the fuck?
Am I playing a Pennsylvania
Then they go
game?
heavy. I was like, I like this beat. Oh shit, the guitar.
The guitar's just like,
And
hello.
then went surprise, motherfucker. I was like, holy shit. It was that's a good song too. Silent by Silent Planet. Two great videos. Silent Planet's one they came out in July though. I was just when like I'm hearing about it now.
Dude, I can't wait for October because I know Skinned and Ice Sign Kills are gonna make some bangers in that month.
Yeah, speaking of which, we got that. Okay, Motionless White's video, 10 out of 10. New album by Oomph, 8 out of 10. Let's talk about our little thing, Halloween Shenanigans.
What's the plan, boss?
I think it's all coming together perfectly. I got my ticket from Mushroom Head.
I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Yeah, it's $40. I got Byron's ticket.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be you, me, and him. I'm gonna grab my my Hell's Gate ticket at the end of the month.
How much is the Hell's Gate ticket?
It's about like 30, but you can get it like half off before the 29th with a code. I'll send you the code.
What time are we going to that? Or day?
That's gonna be on Sunday the 21st.
21st is Hell's Gate.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Ivan and his partner Scott won't be coming with us to the Haunted Halloween Ball, but they'll be coming with us to Hell's Gate.
All right. You need to make the list and the dates of the stuff because I keep forgetting. Because I got the ticket for the ball thing.
All right, so yeah, no, 22nd, not 21st.
Yeah, just send me the list and the dates.
I got that right now. Hold on, I did it for my mom too. I'm like, here, this is what you had to worry about. Here we go. I got it right here. So yeah, and we got Six Flags on the 13th.
Ooh,
My
the
brother's coming.
13th. Good.
1 minute. I gotta grab something.
Okay. Okay. So how is everybody? Everybody excited for October? I know I am. It's gonna be fun. My cat's meowing behind my door.
got my dinner.
I just ate my dinner. There goes your dinner.
No, there was a pop can.
Are you sure it wasn't a beer can?
Oh. Shit, I wish. But I just sent you the thing. My brother and my niece will be coming with us on that for Six Flags. And I think my niece that we went with before, she'll be coming too.
So I'm thinking for the Six Flags, we get there around like sunset.
Yeah, or
like
at least
midday.
before it opens. Like, yeah, we just loiter in Gurney Mills for a minute.
Like get something to eat, drink, like whatever.
Yeah, it's gonna take QB a minute to get there too, because he's all the way in Green Bay.
Well, it shouldn't take that long. It's probably like the same hour drive.
Yeah, about. Yeah, that's one thing. That's one thing I was looking forward to, like just doing stuff with people. Also, this and I think my nephew Seneca's gonna be going to Haunted Halloween Ball. I gotta ask Veronica though, his wife. I'm gonna ask her like, hey, did you get the ticket? He said he got the ticket, but I want to know, did you get the tickets?
Gold chain and anchor, huh?
Yeah, Keisha's coming with us to the Haunted Halloween Ball. She needs it too. Yeah. I'm trying to get my niece and my nephew and my future nephew-in-law, Myra and Keon, to go. And I'm trying to get my niece Esther. I found out Dan can't go.
Why?
Yeah, he got busted ribs and he got pneumonia.
The fuck you get busted ribs for?
I don't know. I should have asked him. I was like, shit, what happened?
The pneumonia thing I can understand, but busted ribs, you get busted ribs by like three things: hockey, wrestling, or you're an idiot.
He coughed it probably too hard. That'll probably do it. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I told him, I said, don't worry about it. Just get better. Like, if it was in my 20s, like, man, this fucking sucks. Why can't you go? Now I'm like, dude, just take care of yourself. We all die in here.
I just accept mine.
Shit, I was having friggin' dread the other day. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Well, I listened to the star set.
But, yeah.
It's just like, fuck.
So we got that. Also, yeah, October 28th, Haunted Halloween Ball. I got to get the pregame stuff. We're going to start getting that together at the end of the month.
Did Jamie Koala say anything about that yet?
No. It's gonna be a lot of people though. I think I gotta see how many. I gotta count it down how many people. I know Byron was pissed. I'm like, dude, you're 20. Your birthday's in November. You lucked out. You're going to see Mushroom Head with me. Yeah. You're about to go see some crazy shit. And I know my friend Mike is gonna be going to Mushroom Head. To Mushroom Head, he goes to that. I think Byron's gonna be traumatized though. Because I saw Hell's a Poppin', and it's basically they're a like a sideshow troupe, like sword swallowing, fire eating. One guy's just a torso. Yeah. You're gonna be like, what the fuck?
No, not really, because if you think about it, circus had freak shows and all that stuff, so
he's never been to a circus.
Oh, well, yeah, he's fucked.
He's gonna be traumatized. He'd be like,
he did some Chris Angel shit.
He gonna tell Keisha, man, I seen some shit, man.
You remember 2.5 Men? Oh, I saw the other half.
Keisha already told me. She said, "Don't let them hurt my son in the mosh pit." I'm like, he's not gonna get hurt. In the
If
mosh pit,
anything happens, people are gonna pick him up easily. Like when I was in the wall of death, I got like covered in bodies. I couldn't breathe. This puny stick person pulled me out of the pile of humans, and I was like, ah, I'm alive.
I told Keisha, I said, listen, I said, it's gonna be me, Eric, my buddy Mike West, probably my friend Jesse, and we're probably gonna be like bodyguarding the whole time, basically taking video and pictures. That's it. ain't moshing. I'm too old for moshing.
I'm
I
still
told her.
gonna mosh.
But it's looking good. Next month is looking good since September is Halloween Eve.
And the sad thing that happened on the 11th.
Yeah. Yeah, the birth of my niece, John Lisa. No.
Damn near close.
Oh, she's gonna hear that and be like, yeah, she just started high school. She's like, it was good. She goes, our team won. I'm like, okay, nice.
Did you ask her, did she get any pennies thrown at her?
I
I don't
should
know if
have.
they still do that.
She's gonna be like, no, they don't. They didn't shit. They didn't even do that at CCHS.
They did it to some people.
That's weird. They didn't do it to my class. I'm like, I feel like I was lied to.
No, because you were in the class with all the cool people that I went to grammar school with.
Yeah, but that was the funny thing. Because I wasn't from like the Southwest Chicago Christian circuit and all that, we had there was a special room for all the kids that just transferred from other schools. We had pizza.
It's sort of like the Holocaust, but PG.
Oh my god!
All separated for right now. Here's some pizza.
It was the freshman apartheid.
They gave us numbers.
Oh, this one's from Ashburn. Where's that at? I
And
don't
then
know.
the principal came in and he was like, show me your papers.
How horrible would that have been?
Well, if we live in Germany, I don't know.
Oh, God.
Think if you're a transfer student in Germany.
Yeah, I was just going to say the German exchange. She was like, oh, shit. This is what they did. Oh, shit. Okay, we're having some fun here. Let's see. Oh, let's go. Not that much movie stuff, but I will say, let's jump with this. I got to see Evil Dead Rise.
You finally saw it?
Yeah, I was like, okay, let me charge my key. Let's do this. All right. I fucking loved it.
Did you see all the Easter eggs that they hid in there, though?
Oh, yes. I love the whole I loved how everything was done. You know, the one thing, and I found this out like through Twitter before I even saw it. You know, the part where she was like biting dude's eye out, the sound and all that. That was Bruce Campbell eating an apple.
That was the best going to be part of this series.
Somehow, some way.
Some guy was just like
I saw that video.
Him just recording like sound for the movie, probably, and just like.
And he was eating the apple like violently, like I'm like, oh shit. Oh, that was a very good movie. I know. I told Ivan that if they had like $10 more million, they probably would have used all those deadites to make a giant amalgamation of bodies to attack.
I'm still aggravated that they didn't use the scene with the kid with the limbs.
Oh God, there was a lot of brutality in this one though. I love the fact that this was a nice mixture of the original and the reboot. Like they found a nice thing. I love that Necronomicon in it too.
I don't like the ankle shit that they were doing though.
No, you know what made me cringe though? The cheese grater did make me cringe. I ended up like grabbing my cat. I'm like, shit!
I could deal with the cheese grater, but like the Achilles tendon shit, like in Pet Cemetery with the little kid like slicing that guy's Achilles, I was nope, no, like, no.
Oh man, that's the worst thing to do. Just slice someone's.
Yeah,
Achilles
you go
tendon.
Paralyzed. Well, not paralyzed.
I remember when I saw
your legs.
Yeah, you're feeble then. You've been impaired. Yeah, I remember seeing Hostel and seeing the friggin' slicing. I'm like, ugh! And he tried to get up. You saw the thing just bend open. I'm like,
Did you ever think what would Hostel be as a PG film? You just see like guy with a paper and he has his like fingers spread or his mouth spread. And like, take this.
Like it's just all jackass moves.
You don't like mice? Well, here's a mouse trap.
But Evil Dead Rise, man, there was some great moments in it, and we saw the guest list for Days of the Dead this coming November, and Alyssa Sutherland, who was basically the head Deadeye, she was the breakout role in this movie. She will be at Days of the Dead Chicago.
She did an
So
amazing
that's
job as a Deadite.
yeah, that was what's crazy about it. She was just a normal like Australian model, and she goes, "Guess which one I had more fun with? Evil Dead."
Yeah, you get dirty and you get. It's just fun.
just look sinister as hell. You just look sinister as hell.
I
Oh
just
my
don't like
god,
how
the
she
whole
was like talking to them like a human being. You're supposed to be a Deadite. You're not like having conversations with the people.
oh that was a nice lull into it though. Just going, I had a dream that we were all together and I was
No,
wearing you
I'm
all.
talking about like mommy's with the maggots now.
Oh, I love that. But no, the one line that was great, and I said I'm using this line when I finally move. I'm like, I'm free. I'm free from all you titty sucking parasites. When I heard that, I just went, what?
Is that what my mom thinks of me?
Oh my goodness. It was so good. I give that friggin' movie a 10 out of 10. It was just
I'm gonna give it a
brutal.
9.5 because it could have been more.
Yeah, I did love how they really set up how the possession happened. Like they show the person possessed
Yeah.
at the beginning, and then at the end, you just see them all coming at her. I was like, perfect, perfect. I can't wait for the next one. I know that we did talk about Sam Raimi's has a whole ass movie bible for like multiple
Well,
Evil
yeah,
Dead
we still
movies.
gotta do the apocalyptic Evil Dead era.
Yeah, yeah, it was there's so much they can do, and I love the fact I hope they do this because it makes sense to do this. All three Necronomicons from Rise, the reboot, and the original, have them in one movie. That would set up the apocalypse stuff
Even Army of the
perfectly.
Dead?
Oh yeah.
That too. Rada.
Oh god, I love that. And that was the funniest thing. This late he's writing? Jesus Christ. And that was the one thing, like that could have been perfect if they ever do get Bruce Campbell back to doing it.
He's gonna come
We'd be like
back.
this. There's three of them.
He's gonna miss it.
Watch him be like there's. Watch him be like there's three of them. Which one's the real one? They're all real. Oh, thank God. Wait, what?
And plus, like, we still got like another. He has to do another series for like the episodes of the TV series because it sort of ended off in a weird way.
They should do like how Farscape did Peacekeeper Wars. Just do like a one big ass Evil Dead movie like that. Ash vs. Evil Dead, the apocalypse
Or
stuff.
if anything,
And
just
it's basically the final 5 episodes.
just do what they're doing with Batman with the animated movies. Like, just make animated films and like have Bruce Campbell voice as Ash.
Yeah, you know, how would you do it though? Like Castlevania
A
or
little bit of Castlevania, but something else.
more
It's a mixture of both.
more Western? More Western?
Probably more Western or like Kill la Kill or whatever that animated thing was.
Yeah, I could see it being done that way, or like Chainsaw
Yeah,
Man.
that too.
That animation perfect. Just up the frame rate.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if you saw the animated series of High School of the Dead.
I gotta see it.
That's like that was my first anime series that I've ever watched, and it's just an amazing horror show.
Man, I think what. Oh, speaking of dead stuff, we got one more Romero movie.
Oh, I thought we were going to talk about my love life.
Mine too. No, Twilight of the Dead. It was a treatment done by George A. Romero. It got a director. I'm gonna find it right now. I
Zack
can't wait
Snyder?
to see. I hope this guy. No, he's busy with Rebel Moon and
I'm
Planet
telling
of the
you, he
Dead.
can make some badass zombie films.
I know. Twilight of the Dead. Let's see. Come on. No, that's not. There we go. This was 2 days ago. Brad Anderson, known for films like Session 9 and The Machinist. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. I love The Machinist. That was an amazing movie. Great. What the fuck are they barking at now? Oh, my
Satan.
Yeah, Brad Anderson. He's going to be doing Twilight of the Dead. It's the 7th and final installment in the Living Dead film franchise. Man. I hope it's
fan-made films.
Yeah, they have a few fan-made ones too. I think the Soska sisters did one that's coming out also. Yeah, Brad Anderson, he's very good at it. Machinist was great. I still got to see Session 9. I've heard good things about that as well. Can't wait for that. And let's see. Oh yeah, the trailer for Thanksgiving dropped.
I've seen it like multiple times already.
I said this to Keisha. I said I hope they don't have the turkey scene.
You know they're gonna have the turkey scene.
Oh no, I don't need to see a pilgrim fucking a turkey.
At least we're not getting the scene of the girl jumping on a trampoline and then she gets the knife stuck in her.
I think we are because they had the trampoline in there. Oh god, this is gonna be like the greatest Eli Roth movie.
Edward would be proud.
Oh god, Eli has done some great stuff. I still got to see that one. I'll probably show it to my grandnephews. The Clock Inside the Wall or whatever it's called. I heard he did pretty good with that. It just didn't catch with anyone. And I think he was just like, fuck it, I'm doing it anyway.
Why not?
He's been really into doing a horror doc.
Well, yeah, horror gets the best money.
Yeah, I love the fact that he's so into it. Yeah, so Thanksgiving, that looks good. I can't wait. And it comes out around Thanksgiving.
I know, right? It's a movie for the family.
Yeah, perfect. He's not pulling a Disney and hocus pocusing it. You saw what I put. I saw Haunted Mansion, the remake. It's coming out on Disney Plus finally on October 6th. Wow, I am so tired. And I said, wow, that's a good consolation since y'all put a hocus pocus on it.
Haha!
Yeah, that was the thing. Hocus Pocus going up against Jurassic Park, thanks Disney, and then Haunted Mansion going up against Mission Impossible. What else? Oppenheimer and Barbie, thanks. Yeah. Good way to win your money, idiots.
I know, we just had the best selection of films.
Yeah, it was a good year for summer. I think let's see what our other thing is. Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, I told you. Oh boy, I put on Twitter, I said no comment, but then on Instagram I lost my goddamn mind. I'm like,
I noticed that. I was like, oh, he's not gonna say anything. You motherfuckers!
I'm not insane. I'm the sanest motherfucker here. All right, I got the thing right here. This comes from Culture Crave. They got it from Vulture. A PR firm has been manipulating the Rotten Tomatoes movie scores for over 5 years by paying critics directly.
Wow, who would have guessed that?
The PR firm is Bunker 15, and they pay $50 or more for a review. They often recruit obscure critics who are part of the pool attracted by Rotten Tomatoes. These payments are not typically disclosed, and Rotten Tomatoes says it prohibits reviewing based on financial incentive. One film, Ophelia, starring Daisy Ridley, went from 46% to 62%. Rotten Tomatoes has delisted a number of Bunker 15 movies from its website and sent a warning to writers who reviewed them. We take the integrity of our scores seriously and do not tolerate any attempts to manipulate them. We have a dedicated team who monitors our platforms regularly and thoroughly investigates and resolves any suspicious activity.
First of all, I'm sorry to cut you off, but like if they did have that, then this shit wouldn't have happened.
No, not at all. Even
Go ahead.
okay, this quote is from Paul Schrader. He said the system is broken, audiences are dumber, normal people don't go through reviews like they used to. Rotten Tomatoes is something the studios can game, so they do. And you know what they did all the way back in 2016? I said it.
Hold on, I gotta let my cat in before she like breaks my door.
I was so vindicated by that. I was so vindicated by that. It was one thing I'm like, oh, thank God I'm not the insane one here. I remember I ended up in a not argument but discussion with one of these critics where I'm like, y'all are going after Shazam saying it's fat phobic. You're doing this for clicks, aren't you? And they're like, what? Oh, we're not doing this for clicks. I don't have a website. I'm like, you're William Bibiani. I know who you are. You have a website of your own. You're like Richard Ripper, basically.
I've seen both Shazam movies, and like, how is it fat phobic?
Because the one fat kid turned into a muscular guy, and I'm like, what? You wanted a fat guy in a superhero costume? Come on now. That ain't happening.
Have you ever seen the fat man in the like? I don't know what they call those.
Tights.
Yeah, like he looks like an Oompa Loompa.
Yeah. Yeah. The fact that they got someone to actually like be like an actual muscular guy and all that, who was actually a good actor, was that actually spoke the thing. But that was the whole thing. Like they tried to gaslight me, like, we're not doing this for clicks. We're not saying this stuff. I'm like, yeah, you are. You always say this shit like this.
Yeah,
You
you're just saying this just
so
like Hitler never gassed the Jews. It was his soldiers that gassed the Jews.
I was just like, you get like you get like so much money per word. and you saying it on Twitter, you're trying to drive traffic to your website so you can actually spew your shit to them.
Right.
So, and you get paid from that. So,
and the funny thing is with this Rotten Tomatoes thing, it reminds me of the music Billboard, how they like get all the popular people and all that stuff. Like, bro, half of the people that are on #1 on the billboards, nobody listens to.
No, not at all. Grammys as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time, I remember that every time Eminem was told, "Hey, you're gonna win a Grammy and all that," he goes, "Okay, I'll come over." And it was someone that no one knew that won. He goes, "Don't ever invite me to this shit ever again."
Yeah, if they ever ask him, he's just gonna be like, "Fuck you."
Yeah. So yeah, this whole Rotten Tomatoes thing, that really just shows the whole bullshit of it, and that reminds me of Warner Brothers probably did some shit to screw up a lot of these things. David Ayer probably got screwed over by Jeff Johns. Jeff Johns probably threw like at least $500 to several critics. He got the money for it. He was the head of DC. He probably did the same thing with Zack Snyder when it came to Batman v Superman, even though they're the ones that cut 30 minutes of it as well. You just couldn't say, oh, yeah, we cut this, we cut that. None of the reviews could say, oh, it feels like something was missing from this. No, everything had to be trashed so they could try to reboot.
See, that's why I don't get, like, with all these... oh, my God. Us fans should just make our own company and just make our own movies. We could probably make more money off of it than these shitty directors who always get butthurt over everything. Oh, think of kids. I don't give a fuck about your kids, bro.
Yeah, we can avoid the whole hurdle that was Spider-Man Lotus.
Oh my God. At least somebody tried to do something.
Yeah, it was. Oh man, that movie. Oh,
But
you know what?
you
I'll
had
say
a
this.
pedophile and you were a woman abuser and all this shit. You weren't gonna get anything anymore. You were done, and
Yeah.
you lied about the shit, and you made a shitty movie about 2 comics.
Yeah, it does some shit. I'll say this though, it was better than Superman Solar. Oh God, dude. Oh my God. I already feel suicidal. That made me more suicidal, that fucking movie.
Well, now you know how. Now you know how Donnie Darko felt.
Oh, oh God. But yeah, so that's I think movie news. I don't see anything. I think I saw something else. Let me see. Oh, they dropped the teaser for Aquaman. It looks good. That's it. It looks good. That's it. And everyone put it's about fucking time. I'm like, yeah, it only come out in 100 days.
About fucking time. How about we make a superhero movie that we haven't made a superhero movie about yet?
Oh my God. Yeah, that's the thing. I was hoping for a sequel though, to Aquaman. But I know for a fact it's gonna bomb because of the fact DC is done, basically. No one's going to see. Well, there are going to be people that go see Superman Legacy. I'm not going to do that where no one's going to see it. Like, nah, there's going to be people, and they're going to be like, "That's it."
Like
This
I'm. Well, I was a fan of DC. Now that this bullshit's going on, I don't know anymore. But here's the thing: like, I love the Batman films. The Batman films are amazing.
Yeah,
I don't care if it's the cheesiest ones or the Adam West one; they're still good. But it's like they do these stories of villains that we've seen already.
yeah. I can't wait for this though. This is going to be the dark. They say it's going to be dark because I do trust James Wan. James Wan has done some great stuff. Speaking of which, it's been 2 years since *Malignant* came out.
Has it?
Yeah, that fucking movie was great. I love it. So I'm hoping he does some good stuff with it. I saw one of the people I follow go, "It was shit. I saw early screening." I'm like, "Did you? Did you?"
Are you sure it wasn't your mother's sex tape?
Oh boy.
Sorry,
Let's see.
I'm in a mood.
Well, let's get to gaming news. I gotta say, I am very busy with not just with Ghost Marshals and all that. And I'm gonna put that QR code here. You can read, catch up with Ghost Marshals on the QR code.
Ding.
With that right there, I start uploading the rest of it. I do believe this week. I'm gonna say next 4 episodes, pretty good. But here, gaming news. I played Baldur's Gate. It's fucking great. Like I actually did the thing that I've seen people do on TikTok, and that is talk some of the toughest bosses to kill themselves. And it really is a roll of the dice. I put on Facebook. I said, I actually like this game. I think I'm addicted to gambling now.
Note to self: don't go to Vegas with Sibby.
Roll them dice.
No, Sibby, we gotta go.
I'm up.
That's when I just have to knock you out and take you to the Uber. We're going home.
Cash my chips in.
Right, that's half of the way home. We're paying for half of the shit.
Well, Baldur's Gate 3, it's very, very well done. I love it, and I started playing Starfield also. I'll talk about that soon. First impression on it, I got the owlbear cub, and that thing is so cool. He's so cute. And then when you have beast speak, you can talk to him, and he's just the sweetest little creature. He's just like, food, want food.
Just like any dog.
Yeah. And I do have a dog in there called Scratch. They become best friends.
What the fuck?
And it's completely it's a great Dungeons and Dragons story. It's a dark Dungeons and Dragons story. I didn't expect it to be so dark.
Let's be honest. You were there for the red lady, weren't you?
Yes. I was there for Carlike, but I ended up romancing Shadowheart instead. I'm like, damn it, do I want to replay this all over again?
Yes.
I'm gonna play as the Dark Urge next time.
You're like
because the
Markiplier
Dark
with this game.
I already made the meme. The big woman here.
Like after I saw that, it reminded me of like this Markiplier song that somebody remixed to, and he goes, "Oh, let's dive in."
He's just staring at Lady Dominatrix the whole time.
Oh, it's so cool.
The story is actually very compelling. I caught all of it basically. The whole thing is there's a super powerful mind flayer called the Absolute, and it's basically this is where the mind flayers came from. Like, remember Dustin had the little figurine of it, it's like an octopus face creature.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually called illithids, and
Are you
their
trying to
ships
say elephants with a lisp?
no illithid.
Okay,
Like
Mike
Iliad.
Tyson.
I want to see the elephant. But they're called illithids, and their whole thing is they have tadpoles they put into people, and those people get turned to mind flayers also. And they have living ships called nautiloids. They look like giant ass snail octopus creatures.
I guess it's not your Lloyd.
Not your Lloyd. It's not Illoid. And you know that did I send you that video?
I don't know.
Someone did a thing on because there's the way they have doorways on the nautiloid, they're called sphincters. Yeah, they're called sphincters. And someone did a thing where it's Markiplier just going, it's butthole time. Come on.
Hurry, empty the sphincter.
It was so cool. I'm pretty far. I think I'm in Act 2. They got one character. It's played by J.K. Simmons. Dude's immortal in this. He like this goblin threw a friggin' halberd into his chest. And you're like, oh shit, this goblin just killed this guy. He gets up, pulls that shit out, and just goes, try again.
Well, first of all, give that man a contract to the NFL.
The goblin like slams the axe blade of the halberd into his neck, damn near cutting his head off. He just pulls it out and throws it to the ground. I'm just going, oh fuck. And he just
in real life.
He just smashes this goblin like just gorilla fist, just bam.
He turned into
oh my god, it was fucking nuts. But I fought some very heavy. I didn't even fight some of these bosses. I just was like, I'm gonna use my powers to cause some chaos here.
Oh, you did the pussy route.
Oh, I did the thing. I used the illithid power on a Knoll alpha predator, and I basically had it where she ate her whole clan, and then she was like still hungry, and so I made it where she would eat herself. And instead of eating herself like she tries to, but she just slits her own throat. I just went, oh, that's nasty. Then I talked this weird zombie elf into basically having his nurses kill him.
Huh.
That was a fun scene. They just stabbing him to death on the friggin' the operating table. And I ran into this devil and I had to fight him, but I was like, yeah, you know what? I can't fight him. I'm gonna talk him into killing his guards, kill his Void Panther, and then kill himself.
Well, first of all, you can't even do that to the devil because the devil's a devil.
It worked though. I just went, oh, you know what? The reason why I hear the singing is because you have to kill yourself. He goes, I'm taking your word for it, and then just fucking commit seppuku.
They should make these in the short animated films.
It's a very good game. I understand the hype now. It is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I still got to play the rest of it. I've been on the Starfield, but real quick, we might have a game strike coming.
Which company?
SAG-AFTRA is going after all of them.
Why?
For a better whatchamacallit for the actors, a better payment for the actors.
The
There,
fuck?
yeah.
They do get better payment. Like, have you seen what's been going on with the PlayStation Store? They ante up the prices for shit. Half of the games are $100 now.
Yeah, but none of the actors are getting that. Yeah, they're not getting their residuals from it at all. All right. None of them are getting the residuals at all. And that brought up the whole thing like with Rockstar. I was like, yeah, Rockstar really did burn some bridges, didn't they? Ray Liotta, we're never going to see him back for this next Vice City game. The actor who played Nico Bellic, you weren't going to see him. The actor who played CJ in San Andreas, he said fuck Rockstar. Yeah, so that's what they're going for. They basically want these companies to pay. And I can see why. Like EA has screwed over a lot of these actors, a lot of them. But I don't know if they've gone through the vote yet because I think they're just like scaring them real quick. I think Fran Drescher.
Honestly, I think this is just a scare tactic.
Yeah, I think so too. Because like in the end, I'm like, I got games. I don't need to. I can always get more. I got a backlog. I'm good. And I think we got some more. We got two more reveals also for Mortal Kombat 1, which drops in I think 10 days, 9 days.
No, I think it's already out.
No, I think it's like on the 18th. We got Nitara from Deadly Alliance. She's going to be an MK1. Voice and facial mocap of Megan Fox.
Is one of her fatalities MGK getting pegged?
No, actually, her fatalities are fucking brutal. She just rips people's throats open. Shit.
She's a good actress somewhat, but like she is like one of those bitches who would do that to you.
Well, yeah, Nitara, she's a vampire from another realm, I do believe. I forgot what realm. But her thing looks good. Succubus realm. A realm of night. I think that's what it's called, something like that. But yeah, her character's in it. And we got to see Jean-Claude Van Damme as Johnny Cage. After years of just imagining it, we finally get it.
I know. And he actually did the motion capture for half of it.
Yeah, and his voice is in there. Oh my! I hope they have it where you can actually replace the actual actor with Jean-Claude. That'd be perfect.
It would be. Honestly, they should have got him in the 90s films as Johnny Cage because he would have been perfect.
That would have been great. You know what I found out? I think I told you this. I think we said this in season 1. Cameron Diaz was supposed to be Sonya Blade in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
She did all the choreography, but she broke her wrist.
Yeah.
She's like, shit. That was supposed to be her breakout role.
Like, what would have happened if it was her instead of the other person? Like, what history would change?
We would have been more like we probably would still saw her in The Mask, but it'd been like we would have been like, okay, is she gonna be in Mortal Kombat 2 though? That's how we would have been. Like, I hope so. Like, I think she already had like a big career. I think she would have still had a bigger career even with that. Like, they'd be like, okay, yeah, Charlie's Angels, yeah, get Cameron Diaz and even more now. Like, they're probably like, you can do your own stunts, right? That's how
or what was that movie that she did? Like, she was dating some guy and like somehow Brett Favre's in the film.
Ah, shit, what is it? I forget. Not Sex Tape. I don't think it's that one.
No.
Was the one where it was called like Bad Teacher or something like that?
No, it's like there was a scene where she saw like gel in the guy's hair, so she took it, put it in her hair, and she got
There's
stuck
something
up.
about Mary.
Yes.
The fucking movie. Oh my god.
One of the best movies.
Oh my god. That's an iconic one. But yeah, that's oh my lord. That was one thing though. When I saw that Megan Fox was going to be Nitara, I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Like, that's great." People got mad over it. I just went, you know what? It's still better than Ronda Rousey as Sonya Blade in Mortal Kombat 11.
She did a job though.
Felt dry. How
Well,
she was.
yeah. What do you expect from a UFC fighter, bro?
Yeah, I wouldn't expect it much, but I'm like, eesh, you don't fit this. They couldn't get Kristana Loken. I actually did that. I'm like, they couldn't get Kristana. Like, she's perfect for that.
This is probably after she gave birth to her kid too.
Yeah.
So she was probably
That's,
like mentally, physically tired. She's like, yeah.
she's like, I don't know how to do voice acting. I'm good. I'll just wing it. I think
Still
that's one
getting
thing
paid, right?
they got. I think they got a different voice actor for her too after that because they repatched her voice.
Damn.
I think Ed Boon's like,
Still
yeah,
got
this
paid
ain't
for
it.
it though.
Yeah. Ed Boon went, yeah, this ain't it.
Honestly, like Megan Fox is gonna be better than MGK in WWE.
Or in Bird Box.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's see. Starfield. I've been playing Starfield as well. I was just playing it earlier today. Man, I love this fucking game. First impression. Okay, so firstly, it's been getting rave reviews. 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10s everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, IGN, the American part of IGN. Of course, we have to be the smooth brains of this. They got this guy Dan Pemberton or whatever his name is. He gave it a 7 out of 10, and that was the part I'm like, yeah, that 7 out of 10 is sus. I said because the one thing about it is this guy Pemberton, he's a PlayStation fanboy. He was mad over the acquisition of Bethesda, so of course he's gonna smash anything that comes from Bethesda for the Xbox. But that being said, I enjoyed that. I am enjoying this. Like, it's amazing.
I was never like a fan of one side, like PlayStation or Xbox or Nintendo. I like them all
Yeah.
because every system has their own kind of different games. Like
Oh yeah.
Xbox One had that Rome game that was awesome for their
Yeah.
open beta game.
Rise Son of Rome was
Yeah.
amazing. I love
Dude,
that.
they need to remake that.
Sunset Overdrive is one I wish that what's the place? Insomniac should remake also. That was fucking wild. That was like Jet Set Radio meets Dead Rising, but funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, this game, it's great, and it's one thing about this fucking thing. And again, we're gonna do an extra episode after this. So that'll be available, I do believe, after this stream, after this thing. It'll be available on Spotify for podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, anywhere you listen to podcasts. We're going to do an extra episode because we're going to be talking about one of the idiots on YouTube that got mad over Starfield, and not even for like the right reasons. Because in the create a character menu, you can have it where you can change the pronouns of your character and all that. And this guy, I've seen him before. He got mad at Red Bar because Red Bar basically called all the geeks and gamers guys Proud Boys. And he got so mad over that when he's like, oh wait, he's just saying, oh, that's what they think of us. Okay. No, so heel versus babyface. He got mad over the pronoun thing. And everyone saw the video. You know, the whole thing, fucking pronouns, fucking California shit. That shit.
I'm not gonna lie, it was funny though.
It was hilarious because I'm like, this motherfucker is a lolcow. He is goofy. Like, and I said on TikTok, because one of the guys I talk to from time to time, he said gamers are mad because there's pronouns in Starfield. I said, no, we're not. No, we're not. Just this guy and his fans and the Geeks and Gamers guys. They're the only ones mad. Dr. Disrespect's mad. They're the only ones. They're idiots. And if you're gonna play a game and you're getting mad over pronouns and you don't want to play the game after that, you're a pussy. I literally said it just as clear as day.
I saw the Dr. Disrespect thing. Like I
was
don't know if I showed you it, but like apparently there was something on news and he said a comment that was like
he was even killed about it. Like when he saw the pronoun thing on Starfield, he was even killed about it, but he was more pissed off that they wouldn't like what's the word sponsor him for the stream. I'm like, you realize who you are, right? And I found out the whole thing why he's like, we haven't heard anything from his lawsuit from Twitch. Apparently, he was recording teenagers at E3 that when he got banned from Twitch or something like that.
Yo, he's a pedophile.
He's something. He's something. He's sus. He's a sussy boy.
He's a sussy baka.
Yeah. And he was even keeled about it, but I'm like, y'all are idiots for trying to be like, they're being political with the pronouns. I'm like, just pick he, him, you fucking asshole.
Last time I checked, there was only 2 genders, but I'm the crazy one.
I was like this when I came to heel versus babyface. I'm like, you're British. Don't you realize that the king says we when he means him? Like, what the fuck? You're not gonna get mad about him, are you?
And then don't get me started, UK, because there's a lot of things that you've done that were stupid too.
Yeah. Oh my god, it was so hilarious. This whole pronoun thing when it came to Starfield. I just went through it. I'm like, okay, yeah, my pronouns are he, him. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm binary. Who gives a shit? like that's it. That's all you have to do. Is go, okay, yeah, there we go, done. That's it, and then play the fucking game. That being said,
don't be that lady at the GameStop. It's ma'am.
It's ma'am. Okay. As soon as she left, she said, "Get back here, you bearded bitch." That would have been perfect. I'm like, he just channeled Dark Helmet. Great. But yeah, so yeah, Starfield is fucking amazing. I'm not even done with it. I fought my first Terramorph. This thing's fucking horrifying. It's like a mix between the Arachnid and the Xenomorph.
I'll name it Spike.
Yeah, it's creepier though because it like spews pheromones and starts talking to you telepathically. Yeah,
cool.
yeah, it was creepy. It's like, put the gun down. We just want to be your friend. I said, fuck you.
All right, smoke this blunt with me, then we can be friends.
Yeah, there's a lot of lore in this, and you find out a lot of stuff. Not just like, can y'all make a game where we can see that? Because the whole colony war is so interesting to me. I'm like, oh my god, it's Leviathan, but with space aliens. I want to see that.
Space.
So cool. And the coolest thing about it was the ship. I've been customizing the Frontier, the main ship that you get, but I'm trying to get another ship, and I already have a name set up for it. Because of my whole fixation with Babylon 5, I'm going to call this ship the Sheridan after Captain Sheridan.
I thought you were going to name the ship after the ship from Markiplier with Space. I should say.
It's a cool system too. That whole thing, it's literally like putting Legos together.
Just without the sound effect.
They actually do have the sound effect, but it's like bugong, bugong, bugong. But then when you actually go in after you buy all the stuff, I was like, oh my god, I did good. I got a cat.
But it'd be funnier if they did the Lego sound effect, like when you were building in Lego games.
Watch that be a mod next year.
It will be. It will be.
Yeah, it's gonna have mod support next year, just like how Skyrim and Fallout 4 and
people are gonna be fucking up that game.
It's gonna be nuts. Oh my god. They already started like with a Star Wars one.
Why don't they do Guardians of the Galaxy one? Because that makes more sense.
That would be cool. Or have a planet where they have those NPCs on there. You just find a floating head in space, and it's called Nowhere.
It just turns around, it's like
I think the one thing I don't like about it is the soundtrack, and that's saying something because I do like Inan Zur's soundtracks most of the time. Like he did a great job with the Dragon Age Origins soundtrack. Amazing soundtrack. But this is just like, okay, I don't like this ambient stuff. I prefer Outer Worlds ambient soundtrack compared to that. Because at least that sounded different.
I want somebody to mod Markiplier in space with it, and Space is so cool, the song in that game.
That would be cool as hell. I know you could probably make Markiplier in it.
Probably.
Like I made mine as close to me as possible, but I gave myself like a tattoo over my face.
Is that what you want in real life?
No. Which is weird because like it's literally how I look in Mass Effect Andromeda. But my character has like a tattoo on his neck. Oh god, it's a cool game. I'm still gonna go through. I'm alternating between that and Baldur's Gate 3, and then Cyberpunk's Phantom Liberty comes out. I pre-ordered that. Oh shit. Oh jeez. I'm gonna be busy this winter.
At least it's downloadable content.
Yeah, and you're gonna get a new update coming to it. I saw the update. I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be nuts. Cyber Psychosis available. Oh god,
It's gonna be sick.
I knew for a fact they were gonna do something with the relic for Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah.
I just felt it. I'm like, what's this blank spot here? When I first played it, I'm going, we get New Game Plus. We're gonna use the relic. No New Game Plus, but I'm like, all right, we getting it here. Let's see. Oh yeah. So let's see. Oh yeah, we got some other stuff. System Shock. Yes, System Shock is coming to the Xbox after being on Steam for so long. It's already been rated. Just don't know when it's going to be dated. I think it's rated M for mature. I'm like, okay, yeah, of course. There's cyber zombies in it, of course.
That's what considers a mature rating, zombies.
Cyber zombies, beheadings.
I've seen that in Conqueror's Fur Day and Gex.
That's true. And let's see. Alone in the Dark. We gotta wait till January now.
Why does it remind me of like X-Files and like Twin Peaks?
Oh, I don't know. I know for a fact that it looks so good. I love the fact that it's a reboot, like a perfect remaster of the original. I remember the original when I was watching G4 way back when. It was the goofiest looking game.
It was.
It was so goofy. Like, oh, is that a skeleton? Whose kid drew this? This is like, oh yeah, that's a fucking corpse right there. Oh shit. It's that whole game series is one that definitely needs the remaster thing going because there's so much to do with Edward Carnby and his partner. I forgot what her name is. I'm gonna pull it up right now. And it's so cool. We got fucking David Harbour as Edward Carnby. They got the right David this time.
Speaking of gaming news, guess what I found for $5 on the PlayStation Network?
The Arkham series?
No, that was like $20.
Oh.
But
what?
Like I found Darkness 2.
Ooh. I just found out they're remastering it. They're remastering Darkness 1.
They listened.
Same company that remastered they remastered System Shock. They're doing it.
They finally fucking listened.
They're like, we're looking into it because 2K still owns it. I think they're probably just gonna be like, let us redo this.
Yeah, honestly, they're not doing anything with these games. They're just too busy with their sports games.
I did that fucking meme. I said, who do I gotta fight for Darkness 3?
Tom Brady, Michael Jordan.
Do I gotta square up with Randy Pitchford or do I gotta square up with a 2K executive?
Both.
Oh god. It's that video of that guy fighting the two MMA fighters in a suit. I won't back down. Let me see. I'm looking for the characters. Okay, we got Edward Carnby. We got oh sweet Jesus. Where are the characters?
Jesus is in it?
You call for him. Oh, that's dark. Man, Jesus Christ, I'm getting this shit dyed. I'm tired of it.
Why, you don't like your storm hair dye?
My storm hair. This is stress and heredity. I just want to go to Puerto Rico and go to my grandfather's grave and go, why?
Okay.
Oh yeah, Emily Hartwood and Edward Carnby. Yeah, and it's at the Dusetto Manor. I can't wait for Alone in the Dark. I can finally play a good one. Like I have
playing in the dark.
Yeah. I played Inferno. I enjoyed Inferno, even though it was so goofy. Like they literally like stole a line from Hellraiser in the beginning.
Fun fact: you could get the first Diablo game for like $2.
Oh yeah, I gotta get that. I want to play 2 again.
They also have that for like $3.
Yeah, when Taja was here, she was playing Diablo 3. She goes, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ! And I said, why did you go to a new player? You could just use my account. What the fuck? Like I don't care. But I actually dipped on Diablo 4. I was like, yeah, I'm done. This is just inundating. I don't care anymore.
It became like Dark Souls again.
No, it wasn't even like dark. It wasn't even like that. It was like, how do I put it? I just went, okay, yeah, I gotta walk all the way over here to finish.
So like Fable.
Yeah, not even that. Worse. Because you don't even get no peace. Like fucking goat men just chasing after you. I'm like, oh my god. Okay, here's my vine crawler. Get poisoned, shitheads. Here's a couple of wolves that I didn't have before. Eat them. But it was cool fighting Astaroth. That was a cool boss fight. But I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I know how it ends. Mephisto's like, yay, I won. I beat my own daughter. That's it. Spoiler alert.
It's like every Jerry Springer episode.
Yeah. But when I first realized it was Mephisto, I'm like, didn't I beat your ass in number 2?
You did, but I came back.
Yeah. Oh my god. That probably they should actually do it. But yeah, this is after 3. The stone got, and all of them got out. I've been like, there we go. That's why Lilith is doing what she's doing.
All right, we're gonna have to do it quick because you're breaking up now. I don't know if it's your internet or something.
Oh, it's probably Restream messing with me because I got all bars.
Yeah, same here.
Let me see. All right, I think we are done, so I do believe. But yeah, we've been talking gaming. Again, follow us on YouTube. Follow the S-TierCast audio on Spotify for podcasters, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, anywhere you listen to podcasts. This episode will be available after the stream is up. And I think that's it. We'll be talking about Halloween Shenanigans some more in the days forward. Probably on October, like after each one, post-mortem each one.
You're like, how hungover are you? I'm super hungover. How about you? I'm fucked.
Yeah. No, I'll be like this. I'm like, I'm fine. Just have a shaky ass hand.
You pull like a chunk of your hair out. Like, I'm totally fine.
What? Maybe we'll have guests that time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hopefully. That's one thing I want to do because I'm hoping I have all 3 of my nieces and that all 3 of the oldest ones.
How much you want to bet after we get the bars settled, they're all gonna come over and be like, "Oh, let me be on your podcast."
That's the one part I'm like, yeah, go ahead. I want to do some stuff.
She'd be like, "Nope, you had multiple chances. You fucked up."
Now, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to do have all my nephews on one podcast, but I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Bro, that would be just Civil War all over again, bro.
It'd be chaos. I know for a fact Christian would just take it over. Like, what are we talking about today?
He's looking at the camera like,
yeah. And Byron's like, yo, chill.
Seneca's like, fuck boy.
I know for a fact Seneca will be like, I have white cousins. That's how John Elisa was. She was like, "Oh my god, I have Puerto Rican Moldovan cousins. I don't think I can do this." She actually did that. She's like, "I don't feel ready." And I'm like,
"What's wrong with white people?"
I was like, "Suck it up. These are your cousins."
Wait until you get a load of me.
Oh, she met you. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But yeah, let's see. All right, so that's it. Oh yes, and new episode of Agents of Tenebris coming this week. Got 4 episodes done. It's pretty badass. These 4. Yeah, I loved working on this. It was completely different. Like I just reworked some stuff from book 2 into book 1, and the newest thing that's in there is definitely a nice reference to that one vampire skit from Key and Peele, where the one vampire played by Jordan Peele, he's just being seductive with the food, and he goes, "Yo, man, why don't we just drink them dry? We're immortal. What the fuck?" And it's not even like that. It's just like one of the antagonists, James Tolton, just looking at these young vampires as they're like seducing these girls in this bar. He goes, "Oh my fucking god, just drain them already." That's how he is. He's so tired of it.
You gotta do a scene in the book, where Key and Peele, where they're like talking and their wives are separate from them, and they're like, I looked her straight in the eye sockets and I said, bitch. You said that though, right? Yeah.
Oh wait, I forgot. Did I tell you about the friggin' dream I had the other day? It was like 2 weeks back.
What the fuck?
It was nuts. Oh my god. I woke up out of it. Like not even scared. Here, this is what happened. It was a dream where I was with my dad and we were going to McDonald's. And we went to McDonald's and he didn't want anything. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get a quarter pounder with cheese, fries, my usual thing. I order that. The lady says it's $47.20. I woke up out of my fucking sleep and went, bitch.
So you go to a McDonald's that morning and be like, what?
I was so mad. I woke up like 47 for a quarter pounder. What the fuck?
Fuck this shit. I'm making my own sandwich.
It was so out of pocket. All right, let's end this show. Next, our extra episode is coming up. We will hear from you then. We'll probably throw a comment there. We'll see you later. Stay S-Tier, everybody. This has been the S-TierCast, episode 8. Bye-bye.
Sayonara.